Hey, what is up guys, BoHD here, and that's right, I have finally gotten my hands on the highly sought after OnePlus One flagship killing smartphone. And so as you can see, it comes in a relatively indiscreet thin cardboard box with very little indication that this actually is the OnePlus One. The clearest indicator is probably the accompanied OnePlus One box that includes the US charger that we'll get to later. So if we pull on the easy to tear red string that conveniently opens up the outer layer, we'll find the official white OnePlus One box inside in all of its simple red and white glory. Now to get into this box, all we have to do is slide off the outer shell of the box by pulling on the red tab, and from there we can lift up the white flap to see the star of the show, the OnePlus One, one of the only phones to pack a quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, 3GB of RAM, a 1080p display, and a stock Android-like OS called Cyanogen mod for as little as $300 off contract, depending on the model you choose. But if you put this 64GB sandstone black version of the OnePlus One aside and take a look at what lies underneath, we'll find the very stylish red-themed micro USB charging cable, which has a flat tangle-free design which I absolutely love. I think it is way better than the standard cables many phone manufacturers are shipping nowadays. And I also just love how it is red, it just looks awesome. And OnePlus has also included a SIM card ejector tool with its very own keychain rubber case that it hides in, which is very useful and handy, so thank you OnePlus One for that. I was actually just watching a video about how you can use this SIM card tool to pop off the back cover of the OnePlus One to remove the battery or swap out covers, so you're definitely going to want to keep this handy. Don't stash it away and lose it. But the last item to unbox is the US wall charger, which comes in its very own separate box. So if we go ahead and slice off the end and slide out the inside of the box, we'll see the white wall wart to USB port charger all by itself looking good. So overall, for a $350 phone, OnePlus definitely doesn't seem to be skimping on the accessories or packaging because it looks very premium, and that's not even half the story, because just by peeling off the plastic on the OnePlus One and holding it in the hands, it feels like a damn good phone. And I've never felt a phone so different in the hands thanks in part to that sandpaper back cover, which just makes sense. I mean, it really adds a lot of grip, and it's not so rough to the point where it actually hurts your hand at all. It's just right, and I just love it. It makes me really want to feel the baby soft back cover on the white OnePlus One to see just how much it compares, because it would be hard to top this material. Now if we take a look around the device, we'll find the volume controls on the left hand side, the power sleep on off button on the right hand side, the 3.5mm headphone jack up top, and the micro USB charging port and dual stereo speakers down at the bottom. Then there's a 5MP front facing camera on the front of this device, with a menu, home, and back capacitive touch buttons down below at the bottom that can be turned off or on depending on whether or not you like software or physical navigation buttons. And then if we flip it over, we'll find the 13MP camera sensor and dual LED flash above the OnePlus logo and Cyanogen mod label plastered on top of that beautiful sandpaper back cover. But if we power on the device and take a first look at the software, we'll see this thing is blazing fast. It's actually as fluid as stock Android thanks to Cyanogen mod, which is basically stock Android with more customizable options. I mean, from the few days I've had playing around with this phone, I can honestly say this is one of the fastest phones I've ever used, and I can't wait to continue to test it out and see if it is daily driver material. But right now, I'm just very impressed with what I'm seeing. But what do you guys think of the OnePlus One? I know there's a lot of demand for this phone, so if you want an invite, make sure to follow me on Twitter at BoHD, and I'll be giving away some to you if and when I have some to give away. And also, huge shout out to Tech4Geeks for hooking me up with an invite so I could actually show this phone off to you guys. So I'll put a link to their channel if you want to go check them out and thank them for me. And so with that said, if you're not subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest tech videos, including more coverage of the OnePlus One. If you want to take a look at some of my past couple of videos, you can take a look at them here. But as always guys, I'm BoHD, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.